Yep. Y'all know what it is. Yep, yep. I'm just gonna kick back. Hey, y'all get up in here. Get up in Eagles Web the way you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be up here in Eagles Web, man. You might have to try something new. Might have to try something new in here since this is nobody want to show up for. Yeah, y'all scared. You cannot be scared of strap season. Strap season. You can't be scared. That's it. Since I'll be the announcer and everything, so y'all come in, y'all. You see what it is. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just sip my tea until y'all get in here. Um, you know what time it was. So y'all are gonna try to play hooky and stuff like that. I already know where the championship is going. I got an idea. I don't want nobody getting upset, nothing like that. But I got a kind of an idea because some people is like they really serious. They they listen and they go and get done what needs to be done. You know what I mean? But I got some different angles for everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. Me myself, not a lot of good sleep. Um, had guests and had to give up my rack, and I got a lovely rack, man. I don't like to give it up like that, but I had to. When I say lovely, I ain't talking about with flowers. I'm talking about just the way it feels good. You know what I mean? So, but I sit back and wait. Yep. Tea time till y'all get here. Cheers it out. Matter of fact, just hold on a second. Come on in and salute the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Don't make this a wash because we're not supposed to be starting. You ain't supposed to be starting no fights late. You're supposed to be starting fights on time. So y'all get in here and we start on time. And hopefully it won't be a knockout or a blowout. Yep. Y'all know what it is. Get in here. Yeah, I see you out there, Gil. They may be running scared, man. Gil calls up in this. Something he was with. Yeah, I got your message, man. You had me laughing. Yeah, it had me laughing, man. It was funny. Yeah. They trying not to show up. They know what's up. Yep, they know what's up. They trying to hide out. They trying to give out. They, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right now, it's 20. I took down the. I took down the other little prompt that I had up there. I took that down. They know it's 20th, and plus notifications went through clean. Yep, because I went and checked. I had to check to make sure that the notifications and stuff went through clean. Yep. So the web watchers and whoever else is getting the notification, so they already know. So they go, ain't no. I'm not going for no trickeries and nothing like that. Yeah. Oh, they trying to give you the default. They know what time. They know it's Sunday. They trying to give you the default. So and they gonna try to say that they misread it or something like that. But I put it up all week long. And if they take a L, if they take a bad L, like a bad, not just a regular L, but if they take a bad L, it's over with. It's over with. If you take a bad L, that's over. That's over. If you just take a bad L, because you ain't got no business taking a bad L. You know what I mean? Everybody knows it's cool. You know, to get an L. That's ain't nothing wrong with no L. But when you don't show up in something like this, I put it this way. It's like I'm beating you up. Yeah. I'm beating you up, and I'm beating your family up. Or who? So if they, so if you don't show up, if you yourself don't show up, then your family get picked on. I give them a few seconds. I already went overtime with them. They know what time it was, and nobody's sleeping. And see, you get this in right before you go to bed anyway. This is a good thing to get in right before right before you go to sleep. It's a good thing to get in. He said, "Shit." He said, "What's the first trivia question?" Well, even then, I still got to give a little bit of. I'm gonna do a little bit of warm up first, a little bit of warm up. Even if you the only one warming up. So just be a little bit of warm up for. If that's just for you, then that's what it is. If it's just for you, if you're the only one that's getting warmed up, then hey, that's it. That's what it is. I didn't know that you was going. I didn't know you was gonna have everybody that scared. I thought I would expect that that somebody like Sir Flame would have been like one of the first ones here. I would expect that like maybe D to the Bailey would have been one of the first ones here, and I would have been expecting. So yeah, so you can go and pile the points up because the first ones is really no points. I got no more ties in here, so I put down like a random thing. So I put it's just randoms. So that's stuff to come off the top of the dome. But the other ones is like some Eagles wear. Matter of fact, I think I only got like one, two. I only got like two simple ones. And those was more or less warm up. Yeah, you got that right, Honey Roy Palmer. He's the GOAT. That's right. Honey Roy Palmer, man. He got that GOAT status, man. Yeah. Who's the WOAT? The WOAT. Who's the worst of all time? I'm gonna start you off with the warm up questions. So if they come in and gonna try to play me tomorrow, because I told them it wasn't gonna be no second days or nothing like that. You ain't gonna waste Eagles time on no Sunday. You're not gonna waste my time. So we got the WOAT, the worst of all time, and they got them out there too, the worst fight of all time and stuff like that. Yeah, they got them out there like the worst fight of all times and all that. So yeah, sometimes we gotta talk about those too, like the worst of all time. Yeah, I got my native music going in the background. I've been playing with it, trying to get it adjusted and stuff like that. You see, we got some characters up there. Sorry about that. Yeah, Keefy on his butt, but it's small. Jamal Charler, and of course, I'm gonna label my web watchers, man. When I see them, if they don't show up, once I see them, they getting labeled, man. They getting labeled. First question in Eagles Web Boxing. In Eagles Web Boxing, from one of my web watchers, what is a JB or JAB? What does that mean? We did like two. We'll do like three. Three to three to maybe three or more warm up questions to loosen up the brain. So that way, at least I would, I'll send you guys to where we're going, because I wanted this to be like a regular fight. Like 30. 36 minutes, hour at the most, because hour is like or less. Matter of fact, we just do 2 minute rounds. So 2 minute rounds, 24 minutes, 1 minute in between questions. Sometimes I might throw a couple of questions in there because I got an 8 point question, 7, 4, 3, 2. I got a couple of threes. I got some twos. I got some ones. I got a couple of multiple questions, and I got some good ones. Now these will be on. It will be on like different shows or something like that. If nobody comes through, you know what I mean. If you guys don't get all of them, because I like to keep these questions until somebody can get it, because it's like I want y'all to be able to see what happens. It opens up communication with other people, because Google and internet, sometimes can't answer every question. So it makes you go to somebody else. I mean, for true fans who got older boxing fans in their household. So a JB or a JAB, and that came from Delo 404. That's just another boxer. In other words, that's what they try to say. That's who Bud fights. In Eagles Way of Boxing, who is the smoke? And it's not Gil Coles. Just let y'all know. Yeah. I got to go back and look at I got to change this. I got to log in, man. I'm not even in. But let me go back and I got to look at my title too, because I know it's the right title. So it's the right title. They better get it. They better get it in there. Yep. Yep. Jack Johnson. Wow. You know what? I didn't think nobody really feared you like that, man. It's starting to show me respect for you, man. Because I didn't know they really feared you like that, man. Because you got outside people that usually see they looking for boxing, and they see something like that, and they want to jump in on it. Especially the people that think they knowledgeable. But I got a couple of scholarly questions I get to ask. You know me, I get them because I'm not gonna be looking at box rec and all that shit. See, they want to go to books and all that, but sometimes you gotta. There's other media or other sources and stuff. Well, it would be unfair if I use like an inside trick and got something directly from a family. That see, that's not right. That's not how you do the trivia. It has to be something that it has to be like it's accessible, and it don't matter how it was accessible. It could be like from the past, whatever. As long as it's accessible, it don't matter if it's through voice, just regular voice recording. It doesn't matter if it's from video recording, movie or whatever. It's just that, see, if you have a source that you can go to, because you got to list your sources, as long as you got that, then it's legitimate. So, I mean, I can't go to something outside of that. How many is that? That's two? You didn't answer the first one, though. That's two. And then we'll just get into it. And then when they say they couldn't show up or nothing like that, I say, wait, we got to beat your family, or we got to beat the air, or whatever we got to beat. If a blind and deaf dog show up, we got to whoop his ass just for showing up late. And plus, he got no business in there. He blind and deaf. Ain't no way he gonna win because I don't have any scratch pads for him to scratch the answer in. And well, then again, matter of fact, he could do it. And if that's the case, somebody's in a lot of trouble. If a blind and deaf dog can punch them keys faster than you and get the answer up in there. You're in trouble. But we'll get through it because I said 6. I said 8 p.m. Central. We're at 8:24 right now. And I know most people, no matter how long, when they got to get up early, most people get to bed like no later than 10:30. 10:30, 11, that's it. If you got to get up early. Because me, that's what I do. I sleep late all the time anyway. That's just me. But I'm way out of sleep. I need sleep so bad because I had relatives over, so I had to relinquish my crown jewel, which is my $1,000 bed. I say $1,000 because it's multiple thousands of dollars. That's not general information. That's not really public information, but I just said. So it's probably comfortable or something like that. In Eagles way of boxing, who is known as the Smoking? And what is 2 things that the Smoking brings? And then after that, we're gonna get into once I see an answer for that, I guess I may have to say in the new. That's it. I might have to say in the new. I mean, not the new. I might have to say in steel. If I have to say in steel, because everybody act like they wanted it. If I have to say in steel, they're in trouble. Because check this out. Since this is a fight, they wasn't expecting me to bring this, right? I bought this. And steel. Eagles way of boxing. Trivia champion. Strap holder. Gil. Hurricane. Cold. See? So I might have to break that up. That's Frazier. What two things does Frazier bring? He bring the crazy that makes you hazy. Not bringing up old stuff. That's old stuff, Gil. Old stuff. 27. Is that a good time? Let me see. 14. Numerology. I gotta think of it. 15. That's a 6. 620. 8, I should say 8, 2, and 7. 8, 2, and 7. Okay, that's good enough. We'll start. We'll start now. So, I already asked you what the JAB was. You missed that one. Let's jump right into it. I'm gonna save some of them, so if they do come in, they're gonna have a chance. They're gonna be mad, but that's it. No contest. GC Gil Codes is about to get the no contest on their ass. I'm about to put it in now. They're gonna make. Hey, it's gonna be up to you, though, champ. If you want to do the promotion again, if you want to let them have a second chance at it. If you want to have, that means that Eagle got to work hard again to try to come up with some stuff. But they had their shot. You can say the champ only defends his belt like every 4 months. You got to keep it native every 4 months. So that's October, November, December, January. They got to wait until January. They not getting this heat. And against which fighter did George Foreman tell a certain media source that his knees were actually shaking before the fight, during the face-off? Which fighter was he about to fight when his knees were shaking? And that is a 2-point question. That's 2 points. That's sad if they don't show up, because it's gonna be. I'm gonna label it too. You know, when I do the show, I'm gonna put down whoever get this. If you just get them, I'm gonna put down that just like my whitewash technical. That's like a technical knockout when you can't answer the bell. You need the question again? I'm gonna give you we do 15 seconds on it. Frazier. Frazier is a good answer, but there was one other fighter that he went to public and said that his knees were shaking, and he was kind of fearful of the guy, because also second part is that this guy was a physical specimen. That's paraphrasing, that this guy was a physical specimen, and that's why he was in fear mode. Joe Frazier wasn't necessarily a physical specimen, you know. I'm not saying he was out of shape or nothing, but he just wasn't about that like that. Ain't nobody here to challenge it anyway, so I'm gonna give you the 2. So, yeah. Next question. Dickstown question. What was Honey Roy Palmer's stamina trick that he used during the Spygate in Dickstown? In other words, the Spygate is when they was checking, when they was looking at him when they was looking at him. So when they was looking at Honey Roy Palmer, what stamina or lack of stamina trick did he use against the spies? So since I know you just saw it, so you should know which one it is. Got Eagle up here on the Sunday. Told everybody that I know they didn't want to gild. I know they didn't want no shots at the strap. They can't see it, man. The amateurs, man, little rookies, man, they too wet behind the ears, man. Yep. The stamina trick. What was the stamina trick? What did he use? What did he do to trick the other side? So what did Honey Roy Palmer do to deceive them? In other words, he tricked them because they was thinking that he was one way, but he wasn't that way. So what trick did he use? And I got another one. There's two tricks. Because that's what I'm saying. I wanted to do something for that movie. Okay, so I'll leave that one. I'll say that one was a no answer. So just in case if somebody shows up, we can go back up here. Okay, so got a couple of questions that and yeah, you just watched that too. So it's a couple. Here we go. And the guy that was with Honey Roy Palmer, he was on his side. It's played by Oliver Pratt. The first trick for money in the movie was conducted playing what sports? Playing what sport? What was the first trick? In Dickstown movie, what was the first trick that Honey Roy Palmer's team or friends pulled against the opposing side? The trick that they used. What trick? You don't have to, you can just say, what sport? So what sport did they use for their first trick? See, that's a good one, huh? Even if you watch it, you're like, what, there was sport? And see, I'm not gonna answer it. And that's like we'll give a whole minute on that. The sport used for the first trick in Dickstown movie. There you go. How many points is that? That's right. The pool trick. That was a good one too. That was a nice trick. So yeah, he went back and got that one. Gil went back and got that. God dang, Gil, that was a 4-pointer too. Dang. Not even the best questions, but you're already up on everybody because I gave him so much time to come in. But look who's in here. It can get competitive now because now D to the Beatty showed up, Gil. So you can't get a complete default championship. But anyway, salute out to D to the Beatty. You know what? Because that was a good one. So I'll give this one. So maybe D to the Beatty watched it too. In the movie Dickstown, Honey Roy Palmer, he played a stamina trick on the opposing side that was spying on him. What stamina trick did he play? What did he do in order to play a stamina trick on the opposing side? And I give you guys a minute because I gave that question before. You'll call something, go back to sleep. Yeah. But see, I talked about everybody, and I appreciate my brother that he came by because he knew this was on. You know, everybody's gonna pretend like, oh, they didn't know what time and all that. I had the banner going up. Y'all know what a scroll is. Y'all scroll up and hit that damn like button. Y'all see the scroll going across the screen. It said 2020, so stop it. It said 9/20 on there. Everybody knew what it was. September 20th. It said what it was. Okay, so y'all didn't answer that. That was a 3-point question. You guys didn't answer that one, so we'll go to the next question. I got some big ones in here. Gil got 6 points right now, but we'll see. He could definitely be caught. He can't be caught on this next one. Well, actually, he can't. I'm gonna save that one because that's a multiple point question. This is a general question right here, worth 3 points. It's a general question. So in other words, you can come up with it. You can come up with it yourself without me, leading you to, you can just come up with something. It could be. This is a general, so it's more or less it's your own opinion. Besides something that's dumb. Name 3 Mike Tyson tricks. 3. That's it. 4 words though. 4 words. I don't care what you write. 4 words. I need 3. That's a 3-pointer too. Tyson tricks. I need y'all to name 3 of them. Mike Tyson, not Tyson Fury. 3 Mike Tyson tricks. Three. That's 1. That's good too. Tricks. Trick. One more trick, D Bailey, you got it. There you. Oh shit. Okay, Gil got 1. You got 2. Come on. I need 3. Francois Botha. I'm giving y'all a clue. Francois Botha. Francois Botha. He used one of the tricks against him. Francois Botha. That's not a trick. That's what they got to do. I need 1 more. Gil, you need 2. He got enough of them. He has enough of them. He has enough of them. He got at least 6 or 7. He got at least 6 or 7. Derek Bailey, 3 points for Derek Bailey. The arm lock, he remembers it. There you go, D to the Bailey. The arm lock, arm bar. There you go. 3 of Mike Tyson's dirty tricks. D Bailey, salute out to you. That's 3 points for Derek Bailey. Y'all got that. The arm lock. That's what it was. The arm lock, man. He got it. D to the Bailey. I should give actually more points out for this next question, but I'm not going to do it. If it takes more than 1 minute, because I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes on it. This is one that you can actually research on. First fighter, professional boxer, to do a beer commercial. The beer commercial. Or famous, put this one. I'll give you a better clue. Famous Latino fighter who did a beer commercial. That's more specific. That'll help you get it. And that's worth 3 points. 3 points. Eagles way up trivia. Eagles way up trivia for the championship. For the straps right now. Carnivores only. Duck soup, bone broth, beef stew, hit the road. This ain't for you. Nope, nope. That's not it, D to the Bailey. But good, pretty close. Well, I don't know. You're going to be close as Latino, but pretty close. Pretty close. I'll leave it on the trivia. If you guys don't get it, I'll leave it on there for another trivia. But right now, just to let you know what the score is. The score is 6-3. Deal codes Derek Bailey. My two true champs showed up in Eagles way of boxing. Okay, so I'm gonna take it that you guys don't got that one. Going this way. I should go and give y'all a big one. This is a pretty big one right here. Which infamous or famous convict did Corey start off the fight losing to, but eventually won the 12-round unanimous decision against in the heavyweight division? It's the second part to that question. It'll be a second part to that question. It'll be easy. So that gives the other person a chance to clock in. And that's another 3-pointer. Okay, 30 seconds. Y'all got me yawning, waiting on y'all. Man, you got the host yawning, waiting on y'all to answer that. Trivia champs. See? These are kind of like out the way questions. It's like, God dang, I see it. The fine print didn't help me out on this one, right? No, this fight was Corey. Jerry Corey. Got the unanimous decision against which infamous convict. And that's worth 3 points. Next part. I'll give you guys a second part to it. Deep to the Bailey got 3 points. So we're all squared up. 6-6. D Brady versus Gil Coles. That's actually good to have two people against each other too, though, because it's like a real knockdown right now. Right now I got a draw. That's right. It was Ronnie Louth. And you guys have to excuse that my phone will ring and I do have to pick it up. Well, I'm not saying will, but it may. It may ring, and I have to answer it because I'm checking on family to make sure they made it back safely. This is a 2-point question. This is a general boxing knowledge question here. On trivia, Eagles Way of Trivia. What is the significance of illegal? And the reason I say illegal because it is illegal. What is the significance of illegal leg punches? Why? Why would somebody hit somebody in the leg? Huh? Why? Why you hitting me in my leg, D to the baby? Why you socking my legs down? And that's 2 points. That's deuces. That's 2 points. Then we're going to go to a big question. We're going to a big question. I asked this question before. If you guys don't answer it, I will be bringing it back again so that way you're going to have to research. You're going to have to talk to somebody if you guys can't get it. Okay. Okay, Gil say slow down the movement. Okay. Both of y'all got that? D to the baby got it? D to the baby got it? And then Gil came in right after him. But I want something. So the significance, you're saying is to slow the movement. So what happens as an effect, since the slowing of the slow movement is the effect of what? What happens to the leg in order to make it slow? What happens? Second part of it. And so I'll give you guys, so that second part will be worth 1. Boy, if you swole somebody up by hitting them in the leg, that's major right there. You wouldn't even have to hit them in the leg because it take a lot to swell up the leg. But there may be some swelling. Should I give it to you guys? That could be a possibility, and that could slow the blood down. It could also have a blood clot. But I was looking for something else, so we'll leave it like that. I'll keep the second part of it, the significance of it, and I'll tell you guys if nobody gets it the next time I bring it up, then I'll let you guys know. The first person to go the distance with Mike Tyson was known as who? Who? Who is that man? The first man that went the distance with Mike Tyson. And that's 3 points, man. I'm going to put 3 on that. Three-pointer. You see, I'm saving some of the big ones so that way they can still come in and spoil y'all. But if I got 2 or 3 questions. If they're not answered or if they are answered, it's lights out. It's lights out for him. In detail, baby, I see him with the quick Tillis. It was James Quick Tillis. And that was in off the top of the dome, 1986, I believe. And that's D to the baby. How many I said that was? That's 3 pointers. Yeah, D Bailey got you on that one, Gil. Yep. D to the Bailey got that one. Got that one off. Yep. Good going, D to the Bailey, man. Much respect. Much respect to my two trivia kings out there, because boxing is more than just watching the boxing match and scoring the fight and shit like that. Because it could be straight up BS. Now, Mike Tyson actually slipped by that fight. He actually slipped by with a unanimous decision. But there was a little bit of controversy during that fight, the James Quick Tillers. And it was because of two of the judges. And what did those two judges score that fight? Two judges had the same score. What was their score? I wasn't expecting that one to come out. Huh? I'll give you guys a minute on that one. You get a minute on that. Equals where boxing. You get the real, not some deal. Trivia night on Sunday, 9/20/20. There we go. Current champion Gil Cole scores 2 points for knowing that the two judges had it 64. They had that fight pretty close, considering it was the first time somebody went the distance with Iron Mike Tyson. Mighty Mike. Bite me, Mike. I'll twist your arm, Mike. I'll elbow you in the chin, Mike. I'll even use an elbow on you if I want to. I'll headbutt you and pretend like you headbutted me, Mike. Okay, that's enough. 2 points for G to the C. My brother Gil Coles is closing the gap back up. That was a good one, Gil. So, one that's missed. I'm going to do one more, and one of you guys is going to actually end up being the champ, not because of this next question. I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to do a couple of the big pointers. When I do the big pointers, nobody else, if they come in this late, they take the KTFO. Okay. There was a terrible fight between two fighters. One was Larry Sit Your Ass Down Holmes. The other is in question. But the other one that's in question calls a commentator to stop calling boxing fights. Who was that commentator? I'm trying to find out how many points. And that is a 3-pointer. That's 3 points, man. That's like in basketball, that's 3 points. It's not the biggest amount of points you can get in Eagles Way of boxing, but that's a lot of points, baby. Let's have it, man. D to the Bailey. D to that Bailey. D to the Bailey gets those 3 points because he know that was the one and only Howard Cosell. They said, I'm not going to call fights no more. If y'all going to have one-sided fights like that and y'all not going to stop the fight. Because Holmes punished this certain fighter who was actually in the movie Dickstown. He was in Dickstown. Because I remember I told you guys they had real fighters in there. And he was in Dickstown, right? And since he was in Dickstown, they had more than one fighter in Dickstown that was actually in Dickstown. There was some athletes in Dickstown. I didn't ask all the questions about, Dickstown, but just to know that you watched Dickstown and you picked up some good stories in Dickstown. To be honest, watching Dickstown, picked up some good movie, some good. It's just one of those movies that a lot of funny stuff, little undertones and stuff that you just have to be there. You have to catch it. Yeah, yeah. And that fighter's name actually was Randall Tex Cobb, and Gil Coles has that for 4 extra points. What was Randall Tex Cobb's name, one word name, in the movie Dickstown? That's 4 pointer. I love boxing movies sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's like, we're gonna get the boxing and do the movie. Sometimes you gotta do movies sometimes. Sometimes movies is greater, like I said, they're better than real life sometimes. And Honey Roy Palmer, the champ said that the Honey Roy Palmer is the face of boxing. I got Roy Palmer, and I got Kelly Robinson. Gil to the Coles, not former, I can't say that yet. Gil to the Coles, current Eagles way of boxing, strap holder and champ, scores 4 points for being the first one to say that Randall Tex Cobb played Wolf in the movie Dickstown. You're right, Gil. That's a 4 pointer, baby. Yeah, he like DB ain't going nowhere, but DB he's up there right now. So now you guys can pull away. So now next question. You may not answer it. I may give you guys 90 seconds to answer it because I don't know if you can research it. You guys should have known. I asked it during shows many times. Maybe you guys know right now. But this is an 8 pointer. Joe Frazier, as we know, is the smoking. And Jack Johnson is the smoke, baby. And ain't no denying that one. But who is Puffer Smoke? Who is that? Who's Puffer Smoke? I'm going to give y'all 91 on it. About. Eagles Web 91 seconds. Take a drag his ass out there, Gil. Because I got like one or two more of these. And if somebody's popping in now, they're not going to recover. They're going to come in with excuses, man. And once they come in with excuses, okay, you can have a family excuse. But if everybody tries to bring the same excuse card to the Eagle, it's over with. I'm not going to take the same card off of everybody. Puff of Smoke. I'm going to give y'all 20 more seconds on Puff of Smoke. Y'all like, damn, Eagle didn't tell us nothing about Puff of Smoke. Yeah, that's because Eagles Web is about that real trivia and stuff like that, real boxing. And so a lot of times I got to break stuff. This is general knowledge question. It's a scholar question, but it's general knowledge. No. No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you guys a clue. You guys aren't gonna get it. You guys missed already. I know you're gonna miss. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds, but I'm gonna tell you, it was common knowledge on USA Boxing. Just let you know. Because remember, I told you always got to have some kind of media source. It was common knowledge on USA Boxing. That's it. And so you may get the answer, but it's time you get the answer, it's going to be too late because you got 10 seconds to give me the answer. I'm timing you. And that question is closed out. That question is closed out, but now you know the source. And the reason you know the source is because you guys were here. Okay? Now, Muhammad Ali, we know he's professional, the greatest of all time. A lot of people look at him as being the greatest of all times. But he hardly watched television and stuff like that. He liked movies. We all know that he liked old school movies. Um, but what sport did Muhammad Ali watch on television? And that's worth 7 points. So somebody can go ahead by a lot, or somebody can even up this score pretty well. A 7-point question. A sport that Muhammad Ali watched. Muhammad Ali, the greatest. He was a sports fan. Not necessarily a sports fan, but he watched this sport. What sports was it? And D to the Bailey got the 7-pointer, man. And that spreads them out a little bit. Now, second part to Muhammad Ali question is, why did he watch soccer? And that's a 3-pointer. Why did he watch soccer? 3-pointer. Good knowledge on that one, D to the Bailey. Real good knowledge on that one, man. Much respect. Much respect for knowing that. Yeah, much respect for knowing that. Because of Pele. Another 3 points for D to the Bailey. That's right. That's all you had to say. I know what you mean when you say cuz of Pele. That's why he watched it. How much can I add up? The champ can still come back and remain champ. But we got to see about that. We got to see about that because D to the Bailey really done jumped out with that. This is a multiple point question right here. Gil said that body shot hurt. Yeah, the body shot hurt on that one. Yeah, damn sure did. Okay, we know that the waterman made some good juice. His water was some good, powerful juice. Right? And we know that the waterman was not allowed to be in any fights. But the waterman had other people around him that might have just exposed the water. Do not drink the water. Can somebody tell me what exactly was in that special bottle? What exactly was in that special bottle? What was in that special bottle that they wanted to give Aaron Pryor during his fight with Alexis Arguello. And this is another big one. This is one where I didn't ask for Panama Lewis. I'm asking what was in the water. What was reported to be in the water? There we go. What was in the water? For 5 points. For 5 points, Gilco gets 5 points on that one. What was in the water? Asthma medicine. Now, since y'all out of order, you out of order, but now you're back in order. Okay? Since you're back in order, who was the one that started the use of that asthma medicine in water for that camp? In this case, I'll take the name or I'll take the letters. That's only 2 points, so but it gets you some in there. And then we're gonna stick on that one because it's important. I don't like cheats and I don't like people messing with stuff like that. But we're gonna do a real important one on that because a round figure. We're gonna do a round figure. You guys don't know who it was. Yep, you guys put it down earlier. Body shot. I was amazed you guys won't put it down. Okay, that's what it was. It's Panama Lewis. You guys put him down earlier, but I didn't ask the question. So, according to a camp member, about how many, just 1 second though, you can answer this, I'll be right back. About how many pills was put in that water? Yeah. Okay, I appreciate it. I was like, what? Sorry about that, y'all. No, not Panama. I asked you guys how many, about roughly. I need a rough figure about how many pills was in there. Because we're going to stay on this subject. So I'm going to give you 2 points for that. Y'all could just do some numbers out. Because if I was satisfied with a number, I'd have been like, okay, that's close enough. And then we got a follow-up question that's worth 3. Okay, so y'all missed how much? How many pills? You're not going to put a number? So I'm going to give you an opportunity to just put up any number, any random number, just put it up, see if it's close. No. And not that much, Gil. And second part of that question, you can still put up another number, though. Try to get you back in it, or you're going to get blown out. Okay, so second part. So, you guys had the nerve to show up because y'all don't like this whole drug thing in the first place. So what was that? What did that actual water or that medication, what was the effect on the fighter? What did it do? D to the baby got 2 points out of that. 5 is a good answer. And so what did that actually do for you? What was we know the cause. The cause was the medication. Well, what was the effect of that medication? What did it do for you? I think I said 4 points for that. If I didn't, that's 4 points. And Gil Cole gets the 4 points because the main thing was the stamina. It wasn't the lung capacity, it was actually the stamina. The only way you can really get lung capacity, now you can open up the broncho tubes and all that, but the only way you can actually get lung capacity is by holding your breath or running a long, long time. There's no way you can get lung capacity. You got to, because you got to open up those lungs, like really open them up. And matter of fact, you know who gets that? Is deep sea divers get that. But since that's not a boxing question, I'm not going to add. I'm not going to put that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can still, Gil can still get neck. We can get you in there. And the main source of that was an interview that was done with Louise Resto. So that's the source. I'm giving you the source, so that way you can check, because that was a interview source. That was a video interview. Is other sources, but that was a video. I'm telling you where I got the information, so you can get all mad. Oh no, increase. No, don't take it like that. Okay, we went over Tyson tricks and stuff like that. So now got rid of all that drug stuff. So we got that out the system. So we're good on that. So we still got a little bit more. Okay, we asked D to the Bailey, G to the C. Nobody answered the Puff of Smoke. Got the Ali Watts. Even got the Oliver Pratt question for the sport. And I think that was D to the B. They got that one. Okay, we got one more. And the same thing. Now, since we're on that stamina, so we're talking about stamina, let's go back to the movie. Diggstown. What was the stamina trick that was used against the opposition? What was the stamina trick that Honey Roy Palmer used against the opposition? His team used a stamina trick. In other words, now you see me and now you don't. Not during the fight. It was just a stamina trick that he used during training. What was it? The stamina trick. Since we were talking about stamina. And that is a 5-pointer. And if D to the Bailey answers that in 40 seconds, he is the champ, because I don't have anything else. If Gil Coles answers that question, it is a tie. But if Derek to the Bailey can answer that question, it is a wrap. Because I don't have enough points left to give it to the champ. The stamina trick. And D to the Bailey's on the right track. I can't give it to you. But I can't give it to you at all. The stamina trick. The stamina trick that they use. And D to the Bailey is on the right track. But if D to the Bailey get that, I know you just seen it, Gil. And I want to say it so bad, but he's actually so close. But the trick, but he's close. He's really close. If neither one of y'all get it, I don't know. Let me see. If Gil could, let me see. If Gil could come back. But you had a good reign though, champ. You was a strap holder. You might not have been a strap keeper, but we appreciate you over in Eagles Web because you showed up. That's all good, man. It's all good. D to the Bailey is close, but yeah, that's a keeper. That's one that I can keep. I can keep that one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let that one out the bag. I'll tell y'all after we're completely finished. We got a couple more. Okay, you couldn't answer that. Eagles Web question. Eagles Web question. Very simple. One of my beginning questions, in which I only got like a couple of these, and it's a wrap. This is a 2-pointer. Who can get neck in Eagles Web? That's too simple. 2-pointer, man. Let's see who get these 2 points. And that was a troll question, just in case, you know, you actually had a trivia buff that came in here that was trying to do something. Yeah, of course I was gonna pat it. There you go. I seen Gil Cole first. D to the baby. Gil Cole got to get the 2. I seen Gil Cole. I said I got a couple of Eagles Web questions. Well, he can. He's not down to terrible much, but I don't know if he can pull it off. He might be able to. That was only 2. Let me see. So GC got who can get neck in Eagle Web. That's GC. Gil Cole. What is it? JAB. Okay. So. Yep. Last question. And this is a 3-pointer. This is a 3-pointer. This is a 3-pointer. In Eagles Web boxing, 4 things you do in Eagles Web boxing after you hit that like button. And that's the 3-pointers. Four things that you do. The 4 things you do. After you hit that like button, sit your ass down. That's right, Gil. Sit your ass down. Gil got it. That's my boy there, though, man. I love Gil Cole, man. Gil Cole said, sit your ass down. That's what it is. Guess what? I got to do more. Well, I got to do one more because I need a champ. Because at 3, actually, no lie. I'm not padding the score or nothing like that. This is the second time this shit happened. We're not going to let it happen for a 3rd time. And so no upsetness. Don't get upset because I need to have a champ. It is actually, to be honest, it is actually tied the F up. Actually, it is tied up. I will actually show it to you if y'all can see it. Let me see. It is actually, it's tied up. If you can see it. I think it's 21 or 26 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 26 apiece. 26. That's a lot of points. That means out of, and you guys missed how many points? Y'all missed like about 15 points. So that means this. So anybody had a chance to. If somebody would have came in, anybody had a chance because that's 52 points. Think about it. 52 points, and y'all didn't get. I think about at least 12 points y'all didn't get. So, how can I do a 13th round with y'all? A 13th round. I wasn't really prepared for a 13th round. So I got to make it fair and even. I can't give. So I can't do an Eagles Web question. Sorry about that. There's no Eagles Web question for my 2 guys that actually made it in here and wanted to smoke because nobody else wanted to smoke. So y'all can just. Even if y'all salute them out, y'all can talk shit to them. I don't care. It's Eagles Web boxing. We do what we want to up in here. I'm trying to think of it. something good for a 13th round. So 13th round, which is native, that's a number 4. 13th round, we got to do something good. Okay, so I'll give it to you guys. I'll give it to you guys like this. We're gonna do a multiple. We're gonna do a random, so you guys can just. It's whoever's the fastest. It's whoever's the fastest is gonna win this championship, and that's what it is. It's just that's what it is. Whoever is the fastest. Yeah, and we'll do modern day. I'm not gonna go way back because I don't want somebody to have like too much of an advantage over everybody else. So, and this is the reason I like this is because you guys can answer this with your own people. They don't have to be specific. So I got to make this so it's not going to be specific, but it's going to be something uh, that you can answer like quick on your own. So that's the way we're going to do it. 13th round. So 13th round coming up. Clear your minds. 13th round. Got it? Y'all nice and clear? Y'all nice and clear? As long as y'all nice, if y'all nice and clear. then we can go with the question. I just want to make sure everybody clear. Y'all breathe. Take some deep breaths in and then just blow it out. Take some deep breaths in and then blow it out. So this is quick. This is a good one too. Y'all gonna love this. Name 3 fighters that suffer from BCD, brittle chin disease. It don't matter. This 3 quick. Let's go, champ. That's right. Let's go, champ. I put it out there. That was quick. You know my tongue is quick, so when I slowed it down and told y'all to get your breath, that was it. You know what's coming. How fast did it come out? 3 fighters that suffer from BCD. Any names? Long as I know who they are. Long as I got, long as first and last or just last or first, whoever. 3. This is for the championship. Man, that you guys are so quick. That's right. And that you guys are you guys are stupid. Y'all are really stupid. But I got to do it like this. Eagles way of boxing trivia. In the 920 to the 20, 2 contestants showed up. Everybody decided they didn't want this smoke. They came because they're carnivores, and the others did not because they either duck soup or beef broth. But the Eagles way of promotion for the belts in the straps, and the new Eagles way of boxing champion, D to the motherfucking Bailey. Yeah, Derek Bailey. Yeah, I told you I had to get this. I'm gonna get this real quick, man. But congrats out there, man. Hold on, I gotta get this real quick. Yeah, I see you out there, D to the baby. Yeah, D to the baby. Yeah, yeah. Gil Coles. Much respect, Gil Coles. Gil Coles is like he's a champ, man. And when you go out like that, he's a champ, man. That's all I can say. Gil Coles still a champ. It don't matter because he said I'm holding Derek Bailey hands up. He a champ. He a champ. But it went down like I said, man. It was. I mean, most fights don't go down to like the wire like that. I mean, I kind of, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was hoping, and I kind of padded it. I kind of hoping that it went down to the wire like that. I didn't think it was going to because DB, you had jumped up so far. I said only had like a couple of questions left, but that one question, Gil came back with that question so quick. He got back in it. But then that's why I had to do the deciding one. I had to use, it was kind of like an Eagles Web question. But it wasn't really a Eagles Web question. It was just a question. So I didn't have to use BCD. You know what I mean? I just use that because that's an Eagle Web term. But y'all know but y'all know who got fragile chin disease or whatever. You know who can't take that crack. And we all know that certain fighters can't take that crack. But just for y'all to come up with that quick and even down to the wire, y'all was still like just right there, man. I see D to the Bay. He crying and stuff. D to the Bay said, I trained hard for this one. But anyway, yeah. The strap goes over from Gil over to D to the Bay, but it's still in the web though. So I don't care. He's still gonna be known as a champ though, because you know what? He a former champ. He a former champ. And he went out on his toes, man. He was still swinging. You know what I mean? He didn't go down and not swing. I mean, that was Rocky. What was it, Rocky in Creed 2? Is that what it is? Is that Rocky made it? Rocky just won because he got up a little bit faster, something like that. One of those movies. I think it was number 2, right? That he got up a little bit faster, and that's all it was. It's just D to the Baby got up a little bit quicker. He wrote. I mean, of course, he put K-Rock, but I know what it was. K-Rock. As a matter of fact, this is how close that was. Is it that the last round, the 13th round, you guys actually had 2 of the names that was the same. Y'all was thinking about J-Rock and Harrison because guess what? We had talked about that so much, and we had put that out there so many times that J-Rock and Harrison is that I just fed that to you guys so much that you guys was like, I don't know. And so I'm actually going to talk about that. I mean, we're about to go, but I'm just going to say a couple of words about that. I'm just going to ask you guys some questions. We'll hit it back up on the show. But I was going to ask y'all just some questions about that because I actually, I'm really concerned with J-Rock. I actually really studied and I look at him, man, and it's just, y'all can love J-Rock. I'm just going to tell y'all I'm going to tell you just for what it is. J-Rock is not the goods for boxing, man. I'm just letting y'all know, man. It's sad. J-Rock he can't do it, man. I'm telling you right now, J-Rock, he can't do it. He has to do something else, man. And if you love him or something like that, y'all tell him. If you just like him and you're a fan, man, he has to go, man. And we're gonna talk about the Lubin fight later, but we'll talk about Lubin. But think about this. Just think about it. A first round knockout for Lubin. First round. Devastating. To a guy that's getting better. That will probably get the KTFO next weekend. He will probably get that KTFO. And Lubin is acting like he really wants that again because he's older and stronger. The language and all that shit, all that stuff sounds good. It resonates in the ears. It sounds good. But we got to see. Look, you're hearing it first in Eagles Web, and I should be more of a humanitarian. There's no real humanitarians. We're not going to get into that subject. We'll talk about it sometime, but we're not going to really get into it right now. There's really no humanitarians, not like that. And so the people on this side of the water, I'm more concerned with them. The people that I identify with, because I identify with a lot of y'all that don't consider yourself native or nothing like that, or you may not. You may be native or you may not, but I identify with you guys because you guys live in this country. This is my country. and you guys live here. So people that are here, and like I said, I'm not a professional like that, but I'm really good at looking at people, man. I'm really good at reading through them like that, man. And I'm telling you, he has to put those gloves away, man. He has to put those gloves away. Con, K-Ron, K-Han or whatever, Con. I'm not gonna speak on him that much. He's a trickster, and maybe he need that ass whoop. But you're right though. He should probably take his ass out of here. But Gil goes again. Shout out to Gil. Cause Gil said, "I'm a whole day or text back. Heads up." I got him up. D Betty cried. I'm reading both comments out again. He said, "I tried hard for this one." And then D to the base says, "Salute Gil 100." That's right. But y'all showed up though. And then Gil to the cold said, "Salute Derek Belly." He said, "I'm passing the torch to your homie." He said, "Wear the belt with pride, 100%. Gil Cole said, "Eagles wear how much for the necklace?" You got to send Derek Bailey one. That's man, that's an honor right there, Gil. I'll find something, man. I'll just find something, man, because that's love right there, and I appreciate that. And D to the Bailey, email Eagles Web, and I'm gonna shoot something out to you. I'm gonna shoot something out to you. You know, because you got a strap, and Gil, big ups to Gil for being like a real champ, because even for him to say that, because nobody in the chat really knows anything about what he's saying, but D to the Bailey is gonna find out what he's talking about. He's gonna find out what he's talking about. But I appreciate y'all I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. The ones that's on the outside, the ones that's peeking in, didn't want to say nothing. I mean, shout out to y'all too. But for y'all to come through, yeah, I really appreciate that. Just for y'all to come through and go through this and just now see, because I already told y'all, man, Gil real person, man. Gil real. So F what people say, man. I'll fight for Gil, man. A lot of people is full of shit. I don't do for stuff that's over the internet and stuff like that. Like I said, I had family with me that I had to protect over the weekend. My voice is kind of gone. I'm gonna try my best to come in tomorrow, but my voice is kind of gone, man. I was yelling and stuff, and man, it was just, I had a real stressful week. It shouldn't have been that stressful, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit, is that I had to, I was helping somebody out to, with something, with more or less a purchase and stuff. And there ended up being some controversy at one point during the purchase. I'm not talking about a baby purchase. I'm talking about something big. And Ego almost had, had to do things that he don't normally, do with people. And so, and my family member was like shocked. They were shocked at me, like their eyes was all big. They was like, no, more or less like, no, Ego. And I was like, and so, but everything worked out perfect, man. So it's cool. Everything worked out perfect, man. But make sure you email me, man. You got something? We gotta congratulate you another way. But I appreciate y'all spending your time and coming in Eagles Web on the Sunday. It worked out perfect. Kept it in the family. Gil Cole said Derek, but it was a close one though. Con career already over. Yeah, but Gil said condo. Yeah, you're right, Gil, condo. He said, yeah. Derek Bay said, all right. And then D-Lo 404 is late. We got a new champ, D-Lo 404. Derek Bailey. Everybody can salute out Derek Bailey. That's the new Eagles Web champ. I mean, things went down the way that they went down, but it ended up being beautiful, even though it was like, it's just nobody was sure. I know D-Lo, I don't know what happened to him, but I knew people were going to have reasons they couldn't come through. But we're going to have another shot at the title, man. Like Eagles Web, we do everything native, and so we keep it 4 months. So January, we'll do this again, man. In January, if the creator is willing to have me around still, and the creator is willing to have y'all around still, believe it or not, we're gonna get this done again. I mean, some of the questions wasn't answered, man, and I went in a direction that y'all wasn't really expecting, and I know I did. I did that on purpose, and I will do that again, but maybe not as severe, because some of it is just like I said, I always want you guys, and see, the questions I gave you guys were, like I said, they're sourceable questions, and that's the proper way to do it. is that we have to have sourceable questions. And I gave you guys the source, and whether it's a video source, whether it's just a regular tape, whether it's just an interview or whatever it is, it has to be sourceable. It can't always be Wikipedia. It can't always be Google. But long as it's sourceable, so you can always go back to the archives and you can source it. Like if I tell you where it came from, then you can go back and check it out. And you'll be like, okay, yeah, the Eagles, right. That's what it was. That's the source. So you might have a different source, or you might like, oh, that's what it says here. But if I gave you my source, then that's what you have to go back by. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, Gil Cole said, much respect to Eagles Web Promotions. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Gil. Detail baby in there anyway, but he said, salute at D-Lo 404, Gil Cole, D-Lo 404. He said, Derek Bailey, the new champ, man. And then D-Lo 4 said, right back in there, he said, congrats at Derek to the Bailey. Yeah, you can run back through it, D-Lo, when you got time. I always appreciate D-Lo for coming through, man. My brother supports me. Yeah, I always support him, man. Always thumbs up, man. First thing we do, we always give thumbs up. And then, of course, Derek Bailey, all gracious. He said, thanks, fam, at D-Lo 404. And then D-Lo 404 back in there. He said I should have failed through. I was in my garage working on the air compressor. You got to do what you got to do sometime, man. But I appreciate you coming through, at least to come through and, say what's up or something like that, man. That's always good. You know what I mean? Because I like to deal with real people, man. That's why I don't really worry about my chat as much. We're going to start building. I'm going to start getting other people in here. And hopefully, I'm going to start getting other people in here. But hopefully we can still keep the same energy. I don't want to get people in here and then y'all got to twist their ass up and throw them out. You know what I mean? I like to keep it small because when it's small, we get enough trolls, you know what I mean, to keep it consistent. You imagine if I just open up the floodgates and there's 500 people in here just like overnight. No, I can't take that one right now. But anyway, yeah, if it's just overnight, we won't even get a show done. Y'all just be in here swinging axes and shit. So I'm gonna open up the floodgates a little bit at a time. Let some people in, like a little bit at a time. I would say maybe 20 to 30 at a time is good enough. Not no hundreds. I don't want hundreds of people in here like all at once and shit, because it'll turn into a smashing match. And like I told you guys, because of this weekend, I'm already losing my voice, and then I got to come in here and and holler at people, and then D-Lo just fall up in here. Not right today, but D-Lo come in, or Derek Bailey or Gil Cole come into the show, and right away they like, God dang, they got all this gray up in here that they got to smash as soon as they get to the show. It's like, you can't do a show when we got to come in swinging at people. Like, get your ass out of here like right away. That's just not good. So I'm gonna try to open up the floodgates a little bit because we're going into our second season basically. So I'm gonna start opening up the floodgates and stuff just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you guys don't hear me say subscribe and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's down, and you guys always do that. You feel me? But we'll start opening up the floodgates and start letting more people come through. I just don't want that 200 or something like that to happen like overnight, because that's like, it's not good for us. As boxing fan, and then having real people to come through, because a lot of times you recognize real people. Like, we don't really mess with people on the internet, but sometimes you can actually mess with people over the internet. I have actually met people over the internet just by listening, because I look at what you write, and then I talk to you, because I'm gonna tell you, I talk to Gil. We don't talk a lot, but even today Gil was texting me, and had me laughing and shit because he said Honey Roy Palmer, is the GOAT. And I thought it was funny because he finally got through, and he finally got through to watch Dig Sound. And I thought that was hilarious that he came through. He was like, yeah, Honey Roy Palmer, the face of boxing, yeah. And we always say that Kelly Robinson is the face of boxing. That's me and D to the Betty always say, we say that. Kyoko said, I'm currently the longest reigning belt holder, though. Yep. He said, you got 4 months, Derek Betty. He always laughing. See, Gil starting already, man. Hey, you can go ahead and time out Hurricane Gil, because he might have held the champ. Now, he going to throw that in your face, but I'm going to tell you why he throwing it in your face, because that's just Gil. That's how Gil Cole's it. He said he was but I'm going to tell you the truth. It's truthful. He is the longest reigning. He probably will be the longest reigning, because if we're going to do this every 4 months, he's the longest reigning. You got to think about it. because he held the strap from last year. He got the strap last year. And guess what? We're almost into another year right now. So he's right about that. D-Lo404 said, I like being hospitable. He said sometimes folks won't let you, yeah. But I don't want y'all I don't want y'all just coming in, you know what I mean? I don't want y'all just fall. Y'all sliding down the web. Y'all didn't hit the thumbs up and y'all sliding down the web, and the first thing you gotta do is go to work in Eagles Web. That's not why you're modded up. You're modded up because I see that y'all, the ones that's modded up that come through all the time is there's people I respect as being like, these is pretty cool brothers and stuff. And that's the way I look at it, man. Not getting anything political, not talking about any certain issues, because I'm not going to talk about nationalism and racism and all this. I'm not going to go there. But I'm just going to go by what I see and what I hear. Just in the words speak to me right there. Just like, because Gil's volunteering to do something for Derek Bailey. And I don't know how if he knows Derek Bailey like that, but that's just the type of person that he is. You see what I mean? I deal with people. I mess with people, man, that are worthy to be messed with, man. That's what I try my best to. Now, you might end up being something else, in which I find out some people were something else, but they never come to the front and say, well, I'm my bad, I messed up on that, or what did they? That, to me, that's the stand-up type of person. One that can say, oh, I messed up, or something like that. So I know Gil's just playing. I know he said he's the longest reigning champ, but he held up Derek Bailey hand and stuff. So so I can give him that because he held his hand up. So he can go and say what he wants to. Gil can go ahead and say, no, man, I'm the longest reigning champ now. He can act like it's bitter apples now, but I don't care. I don't care, man. Hey, Gil, look here. You got that. You need some tequila and some lime to go with that salt. Oh, pillar of salt ass. Oh, salted up ass Gil. Derek Bailey said definitely at D-Lo404 in that agreement with him. D-Lo4 again. He said, I'm always going to try to make it light on the host. He said that's why all suited and booted. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that too, man. Yeah. Yeah, y'all got them blue. It ain't about the men in black. It's about the men in blue up in here. And the women in blue. Because sometimes we get a lot of D come through sometimes. But I'm saying it's about y'all when y'all come in. Y'all make it light on me. I'm grateful for that, man. Because a lot of times, like right now, like I said, man, I just had that hard family weekend to where my voice just gone, man. And then, like I said, I don't like to put in certain types of work, and almost had to put a certain type of work in, during over the weekend, and I just don't like that. I don't even get involved with that. I just try to let all that stuff pass. But sometimes people put things on you to where it's unpassable sometimes. And I don't know why they do that. Why are you making it so I can't pass it up? So I can't, just raise my hand and duck out like, you the better man, are you good? Or like, I can't do that. Why you make it to where I can't do that? You see what I mean? That's the worst thing to do to a person when you put them in that position where they can't bow out gracefully because they just want to, because they want to be a gentleman. You know what I mean? They want to show like respect in front of their family. Like, no way we can handle it like this. Huh? Don't press people. Gil, you stupid as hell. Gil he said my costume was heavy for this fight. Yeah, the costume too heavy. What about your shoes, Gil? Did you have your shoes strapped up right? Were your shoes good? What about the shoes? What about the gloves? Did D to the Bay have loaded gloves? Somebody took the cushion out of D Bailey's gloves. They wrapped his hand in plaster wrap. He had his fists up in there. He had bare knuckles in there. He had brass knuckles on. Gil's gum shield was loose. What else, Gil? You had your shoes on the wrong feet. Trunks, I keep pulling my trunks up. My trunks was too loose. Fire protector was kept twisting up. What other kind of just physical excuse? My arm locked up. I'm helping you out with excuses, Gil. Gil Cole said Derek Bailey had a Gatorade bottle in his corner. Yeah, yeah. D to the Bailey got that. Hey, D to the Bailey had that. He had that PA. Let me see. I don't want to use the name. He had that PL bottle. He had that PL bottle. Y'all know what the PL bottle is. Derek Bailey had that PL bottle. It was blatant, Gil, because that PL water was actually, it was blue. It was blue water. The ref didn't see that? You mean ref didn't see that blue water? Yeah. D to the Bailey said, I passed that Derek Bailey the bottle. He said the one with the, yeah, the one. Yeah, no, the PL, the I just said PL, for the guy, wink, wink, bottle, yeah. Dilo got in there. Dilo said, yeah, I got. He said the one I mixed, yeah, the one I mixed up, asthma, the asthma man is right, exactly. Ask Louise about it. If you don't believe me, ask Louise. Go check out his just check out his interview. Louise Resto. Check out his interview. You'll find out. Y'all all stupid, man. I got my three craziest mods to come in here tonight, which I'd rather be around people that's cool like that anyway. And there's no shade to anybody who missed. You guys had your reasons to not come in, but anyway, got a new champion in Eagles Web Boxing, and that is D to the Bailey. I mean, shout him out one more time. I got to keep it boxing, so I got the boxing mic. It didn't come down, but I'm gonna act like it came down. I'll just act like it came down. Hold it like this. In Eagles Web Boxing, the new Eagles Web Boxing trivia champion for Eagles Web 2020 on 9/20/20, D. Derek to the Bailey in the house show. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, I just got one question before y'all get out of here. I thought I asked it, but I didn't, man. So what do y'all? I asked it. I think nobody answered it though. This is for D-Lo too. Anybody can answer this. If all y'all can answer, just one question, man. As far as Erickson Lubin, is he built for the task, y'all? That's kind of like an open question. It's like, you know what I mean? Y'all think is he built for it though, y'all? For real? It's just a concern. This is his ego. I'm just general. I'm just asking. Is Erickson Lubin really built for it? Oh, look at D'Lo. D'Lo getting some up in there. D'Lo like he said, see, I was here. I was just working at Derek Bailey's corner. Yo, silly man. Y'all don't want to answer the question about Lubin? Just leave it out there. Just let us see what it do. Or am I jumping ahead, or was he hurt? He got hurt, didn't he? And the reason I asked the question to you guys, because you guys did protect. You guys gave me 4 KTFOs, remember? Lubin was one of them. Y'all gave me 4 KTFOs. And right now we got 1. We got 2 more after this. We got the Charlos. Right? Because y'all said Boots. Y'all said Boots was going to get the KTFO. He got the KTFO. But Lubin didn't get his. So now it's on Jamal and Jamel. It's on them now. And I'm just saying, for the energy, he's talking that, he's doing that again. Maybe he's mouthpiecing a little bit more. And okay, I'm gonna give y'all my well, before his next fight, whoever wins this fight between Banana and Charlo, I'm gonna give you a prediction. Is if they fight Lubin, my prediction is probably not gonna be. It's not gonna look too good for Lubin. I don't think either way it go. It's probably not gonna look good. Derek Brady said maybe you need to go to 147. You can't go to 147. He got to drop to 147. You can't go. You got to go up. He can't drop. You got to drop to 147. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe. I mean, 147. If he can make 147, I don't. But back to that what I said, man. J-Rock got to hang those up, man. I know that some of y'all might be a fan. He got to hang those up. Stay with your family, brother. You can do other sports or something, but you can't stay in this. This is a man's world. No, just he can't stand this, man. D-Lo 404 said, I think Lubin is gonna be all right. I see fighter all over that boy. Okay, I don't think he is there for the ride. Okay, you don't think he's gonna be? You don't think he's gonna be meat for Charlo? You think it's gonna be like super competitive? Just saying. That was just a question. Okay, Gil Cole said Gil Cole's with him. He with it. He said Lubin gonna bring them belts down to Florida. Lubin versus Rosario. Oh my goodness, y'all going all over the place. Yeah, he got his bell wrong. D to the Bailey. All right, I guess D to the Bailey gonna be on my corner. I guess he got buzzed, but he did his thing. Yeah, Lubin almost got a 12th round knockdown, possibly stoppage. But you know how that almost is. Yeah, that almost is something else. Yeah, yeah. Derek Drake said, yeah, you dropped to 147. Okay, but we're going to see what it is. Okay. Gil Cole said, Harrison, Rock Mail 2. Anybody can get hurt. It's how you overcome it. And that's exactly right. That's facts. That's facts. I agree with that. I don't know how J-Rock responds when he's get rocked. J-Rock got to quit, baby. That's just, in my opinion, hang that one up, man. But I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. Y'all have great nights out there, man. I know it's getting late on your side of town, man. I know it's getting late out there. I appreciate y'all coming through, all of you. Whether you came in late, the new champ over here. We got the new champ in Eagles Web. Don't worry, we're going to bless him up. And we're going to bless him up in the right way with a real blessing and stuff like that. The champ and stuff like that. Because that's what we do up here over in Eagles Web. It was supposed to be a one-time thing, but then Gil opened me up right now because Gil threw a shot at Eagles Web. He hit me kind of low, and so he got me, which is cool. I'll take it like that. Gil got me with the low blow, but that's good. It's good. It worked out the way it needs to, man. But anyway, man, y'all know how we do it, man. I'm gonna read the last couple of comments, and then we out of here, man. D-Lo 4 to the 4. He said, I think Lubin will give Charlo or Banana putting a run for their money. And we're going to see if it's going to be run or if he's going to have some shit running down his leg. Anyway, hell to the champ. That's right. Much respect. And D to the Bailey, our new champ, D to the Bailey, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see, man. That's y'all. And my shout out to all y'all. Same ones that mess with me. This is Sunday, man. This is the 20th of September, man. And I'm going to say that nothing but blessings, baby. I'm going to catch y'all, man.